to have turmeric and ginger and all these little herbs and stuff in your cabinet. And turmeric, I'm about to wrap up what I'm saying, but turmeric for me is like a number one herb. It's good for everything. Diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, cancer. It's the number one cancer fighter herb for anybody out there that's battling cancer. Drink turmeric tea. Go get the root, boil it, put ginger in there. Drink it every day. Add black pepper. If you add black pepper to any herb, it will enhance it 2,000%. Like, it will make your body absorb it even better. So add black pepper to it. But yeah, it's a must-have. And even with turmeric, it can cross the blood-brain barrier. So like, if you got a grandmother or a mother or a father or anybody, grandfather that has Alzheimer's, dementia, give them turmeric tea. It will go in there and eat all that plaque up in their brain because it can cross into the brain barrier. It like opens up them cells. It rejuvenates. It's like getting a car jump. You know what I'm saying? With your brain, we all energy. Like, we gotta start learning. I was trying to get it up. It took a long time, but it was way there. But anyway, I know I ramble a lot. That's just me. You'll get to know me, but I be talking some stuff. It'll be alright. But
real shit,
take what you want to take and leave the rest. But yeah, personally,
I like that.
Me personally, I'm kind of done with the hospitals. I've not been as aware as I am now. They wanted me to go back and do chemo again because I got cancer the second time, and I was like, I'm not getting that shit again. No, like, why are you even offering this to me? Because I was at the point where I was like, go get blood done and stuff like that, and I want to see my levels. Like, they probably was like, what type of patient is this? I'm like, email me my lab results. Let me check my levels. Let me check my red blood cell count. Let me check my white blood cell count. And they had got to the point where I went into the hospital and they all told me they wanted me to do chemo again. And I was like, this chemo done took my levels down so far down. I'm still fighting to get them back up with this natural stuff a year later. And you talking about giving it to me again? So if I get it this time, I'm going to be way below a surviving level. Soon I catch a cold, I'll be gone away from here. And you know this, because you the doctor. I'm learning it, but you know it. Mm-hmm. Why are you trying to give me this? But then when I ask you, you're like, oh, well, I get your point. It makes sense. I'm like, yeah, so I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't is basically what you telling me. I'm going to try my own route, and I would be damn my own route versus going your route. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing that. So, yeah. I don't know. This is definitely a touchy topic for me, though. Like, I just really feel like cheated, for real, and robbed. I really do. I really feel like a lot of people is unfair. They don't get told everything about these surgeries. They don't get told everything about these serious drugs, man. These are serious drugs. Chemo can come back 5-10 years later and give you another cancer, leukemia, blood cancer, something even worse that your body can't, just off of taking that drug. So every drug ain't there to help you. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And if you're going to take what they giving you, at least research the shit. At least see what's in it. At least ask some questions. We don't even question them just because they got on the lab coat. Yeah. They put their pants on every morning just like you. They got motives and all that shit just like you. So you got to question these people. They not angels. You know what I'm saying? They got all the moods and senses that we had. They think evil thoughts. They do all that type of stuff too. And I'm not to say all of them, but most of them is money. They think about money. When they see you, it's a damn money sign on your head. God damn, it's like, oh shit. You say cutter? Hey, we need 80,000 this month. How many people I got cut? Line them up. God damn it. Everybody need a surgery. You know what I'm saying? They be having them type of conversation. Like Malika said, she in the pharmacy. I've been in the dentistry. It's all healthcare. And when you in there working in it, you see what they do to get that paper. You know what I'm saying? They are going to do whatever is necessary to keep you sick when the cure is free.
For real.
The cure can be in your backyard.
Literally.
I encourage people to garden, man. Garden. I started gardening last year. And I'm gonna start this spring garden. Plant you some herbs, plant you some fruits, plant you some vegetables. Like,
A lot of herbs can be grown indoors.
yeah. I don't even see flower pots no more. My grandmother used to have a whole room full of flower pots. Just flowers and plants in them. Half of us don't know how to plant or do anything without. And if we don't, and you don't understand, if these grocery stores close, what you gonna eat? What will you have to eat if you can't literally walk in a store and pick up something and go to the cart and check out? Half of y'all will starve because you can't go. You're not going back to what we was born here with and utilizing them tools. It's okay to use what they giving us, but capitalize on what we came with first, and then use what they giving us as a like it's a plus, you know. But that's really all I gotta say. I'm gonna let Malika finish it up. I think that was it for me. I know, like I said, I was writing down.
That was good. I know this subject. I know how you feel about this though.
Yeah.
But you mentioned Dr. Sebi, which is like one of the more popular holistic doctors. And he is from Honduras, was from Honduras. And he, don't quote me on the dates, but he pretty much in the 80s or early 90s was tried in New York for practicing illegally, practicing illegally. He represented himself and had maybe over 30 people show up in court pretty much testifying that he had cured them from all type of diseases, whether it was AIDS, diabetes, cancer, herpes,
everything they said that was uncurable.
He cured, and he had people come up and testify to that. And so he beat the case. He won, and in his defense, he said, "Ask the judge, what's the number one source of illness?" And it was mucus. And if you think about it, whether it's something as minute as a common cold to something to the extreme of cancer, the common factor is mucus. So that's something to really think about. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to, like you said, dig into what herbs and what natural things that are literally can be growing in your backyard or literally can be grown in your house that can help you clear that mucus out of your system. I also feel like that is a reason, not to go totally left, but I feel like as far as the natural herbs and natural plants, like I can't remember what the name of the real herb is, but even in Black Panther and them referencing that the heart-shaped herb, there's an actual herb in one of these countries, and like you have a continent like Africa with all those countries in it. You have like all the islands, and why do these people, I ain't even gonna say what I want to say, but why do these people keep going to these places, digging, killing,
fighting them people for this stuff?
What is over there? What is over there that is so sacred and so important that we only catch what comes on CNN or Channel 5 News? Unless, unless you are able to travel and get there yourself and see what's growing there and what literally this world has to offer. But other than that, you're just getting what you see on the news or what you hear word of mouth. So unless you see it firsthand, you really don't know what type of remedies or cures are really here, like you said, growing out the ground. And
they're not going to tell you
because that would mess up their money.
These people is going to the furthest extent to make sure you don't know what's going on around you.
Exactly.
Like, it is really crazy to me when I look at every little thing that me and you be talking about. You see how far they go to keep you distracted from not knowing this type of shit that they doing out here. Africa, like you said, Africa got some serious shit over there, serious herbs, probably like awakening mind stuff that you can do. It's just a lot of stuff to the human life and dimensions and energy and stuff that I think we have the power to tap into that is kept away from us, because if we knew it, I think money wouldn't be a factor. I think diseases and illnesses wouldn't be a factor. I think like a lot of our problems would go away, honestly. And I mean, that's why we got this channel going, because we can't, I'm not saying we can't change the world, because we couldn't change the world. We could change the world with this channel. You never know. That's just how shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
But it gotta start somewhere. Like, we gotta at least start questioning shit, man. Like, we gotta start questioning.
If you feel like you need to go to the doctor for everything, that's fine. But all I'm saying is question. When they show you some labs, it's their job to break it down to you. If you want to know what this abbreviation means, or what, ask them. Don't be afraid to ask and question. It's you, it's your body. You should know what's going on. And if they can't explain it to you, that's something else to question.
Second opinion.
Second opinion.
You don't want to answer my questions. You don't want to. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? So we got to know that we can do things our way. Yeah. We don't have to listen to anyone.
No rules to it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we really don't. It's not about us trying to take people away from what they doing in their life. Some people might like the luxury of being able to walk in a hospital and just getting a pill. You know what I mean? And everything goes right away. Some people that's fine. Might like to do that. So I'm not saying don't do it. If that's what you like to do, then do it. I'm just simply saying there are other routes that I feel like, because I was one of those people, I feel like people don't know there's other routes out here for certain things. High blood pressure. I mean, that's something that can be cured so simple, but they won't tell you. Like vinegar. You know what I mean? Like, you can just incorporate vinegar every day in your diet, and it's going to automatically lower your blood pressure. When you're sick, you have to keep moving. Like, we'll let being sick literally take over our mind. Just because you're told that you're sick doesn't mean that you're sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, they told me, like, you got cancer, you done had surgery, go home, rest, blah, blah. But I felt fine. I felt fine to fly to Miami. You know what I mean? I felt good. And I went. And I was like, no, I feel fine. I'm listening to my body. Not saying you got to rebel everything. But he was like, take it easy. Don't lift anything. Whatever. But, okay, I'm not going to lift nothing in Miami. I'm going to be on the beach. So that's a perfect place for me to go. My blood pressure. I was, probably moving around a little bit, whatever. So nighttime when I went to lay down, I was like, I feel a little funny. Let me check my blood pressure. Seemed like it might be a little high or something, because I just had surgery and stuff like that. And it was. And I went to the store and bought some organic vinegar. I ain't had no pills with me at the surgery. I ain't had nothing. Like, I don't take any medicine anyway. But I took 2 caps of vinegar and then pulled some in a little bit of my water, drank that bottle of water down, and my blood pressure was down in 10 minutes, like normal, off of vinegar. Those are the little things that you can do, and you don't have to go pop that high blood pressure pill that's going to cause kidney problems or liver damage and all that other shit down the road, all them different side effects. That's basically what I was trying to say. It took me 15 minutes to say it, but I got it out.
Overall, as we always say, think about what your doctor is telling you. Think about alternatives. And like she said, even if going to the doctor is for you, that's fine too. But just ask questions.
Just ask questions.
That's all I say. But like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you for tuning in.
Y'all, every Sunday. So definitely hit that subscribe button like I always tell y'all, so y'all get them notifications soon we drop. And drop a comment. Let us know what y'all feel. Let us know if we hitting some good points or some good topics. And just chit-chat back with us. It's just chit-chat. It's just small talk, man. Just a couple minutes.
Just our perspective. That's all.
Just picking brains and touching topics. And that's it. I mean, no harm, no foul. Like I said, keep what you want from it and disregard the rest.
Until next time, peace out.
That's you ass on waiting.